The US Postal Service is putting out a national help wanted sign for jobs with starting pay on average at $21 an hour. To tell us about positions in the local area is the Greater Boston District Manager for the Postal Service, Mike Rakes. Thank you very much for being with us, Mike.
Thank you for having us.
First, we're talking about postal jobs. I think of people, carrying the bags of the letters and packages, or people in the office with the pigeonholes. But, talk about, what about the rest of the jobs? What's going on that's new that people don't know?
Well, there's a ton of opportunities within the Postal Service. You hear and you see the letter carriers who go door to door every day and deliver those packages and letters and flats. But we do have a whole different type of environment where we have facilities that are open 24/7. We work all night long. We process machinery, equipment to process those letters and magazines and packages to get delivered every day. We do have our own real estate departments. We have engineers, we have electronics, we have maintenance, custodians. So people don't think of those types of job career paths within the Postal Service because they tend to be more aware of the letter carrier coming to their home each and every day.
Of course, the flow of materials through the Postal Service has changed quite a bit. How does that reflect in the jobs?
The job structure is demanding, no doubt about it. The environment has changed. We deliver more packages every year, so the type of machinery that we use across the country is bigger, larger, more diverse, and more specialties are needed to make sure the maintenance of the machines are accurately and appropriately running. So technology has really played a big role within the Postal Service to be faster and quicker with what we do and how we process.
Now, it says in the website for these jobs that no prior experience is necessary, but you want good people. So what should good people be bringing to the table for jobs like these?
Well, just like any job, we want dependability. We want those that care about what they're doing, coming to work in a fashion each and every day to represent the Postal Service. Those that are out in the public's eye, obviously they're in uniform, they represent the Postal Service, and they interact with the customers on a day-to-day basis. But across the table, whether it's night jobs, whether it's in real estate, or whether it's in IT industry within the Postal Service, those that have a skill set that we try to look for in many locations. No skill necessary is some of the jobs that we offer, whether it's sortation of mail or work on the machinery. We have internal training processes for those that need the training and development of those that want to work in different departments.
Every day coming home from work, I see the mail truck and somebody, offloading things. But, for me, it's like clockwork. But what are for people on the job? I mean, I take it for granted, but don't people have to struggle quite a bit to make sure that they meet the deadlines and get the job done?
Yes, the job's demanding, no doubt about it. Letter carriers are out in the streets for long hours, 6, 7 hours at times, where the machinery has processed in the mail at a quicker rate. It's coming faster and it's coming earlier. So the carriers tend to be out there a lot longer, delivering in the elements in the winter, in the summer when it's hot. So those types of jobs are demanding on the body, as well as the physical aspect of making sure you move along at a certain pace. So we do look for those that are trying to stay fit, I guess, is a way to look at it, and be out in the elements and working every day. Internally, the demands, not everybody likes to work overnight shifts, but in many cases, the ones that do work the overnight shift have other jobs or they have other family needs that they need to be home during the day. So there's a fit for everybody within the Postal Service if you can find it.
Now, there's one thing that makes me think twice about wanting to do this for a living. And when I walk around the neighborhoods and I see these houses where the sign says "Beware of dog," I'm saying, I'm glad I don't have to go there. I mean, do you have to contend with that, I guess?
Absolutely. We try to communicate with the public as often as we can. Each and every year we have the concerns of the elements, the snow in today's situation with shoveling your walkways and your steps and your, making sure that's a safe passage for the employees to get there. The dogs in the summertime, the bees in the summertime, we always have the issues where someone is bitten by a dog. It's unfortunate. And we don't have an answer for it. It could be the stripe on the uniform. I don't know what the target is, but every year we're challenged each and every year about dogs being attacking our employees and what we can do to make them safe each and every day.
This has been in the news, and we're talking with Mike Rakes from the US Postal Service. Mike, what about the number of jobs in the Boston area you're trying to fill?
There's hundreds of vacancies right now. We are absolutely trying to fill, and that's across the country. Everyone is trying to fill vacant jobs. We're at a turnover rate now where those that have come into the Postal Service 30 years ago are now retiring. So it is a career path to a job future for a lot of people. And I came into the Postal Service 21 years ago, continued with my education, and continue to move up through the ranks in the Postal Service. So from the ground roots up, we work within, we promote within, and then we try to train those within to try new elevations of responsibility within the Postal Service.
Well, what led you to work for the service?
I was told to get off the couch and get a job, yeah. So that's what happened. You know, you take the test and you go through the process, and I've been fortunate through my career, and it's a great career path for those that choose to make it a career. A lot of our employees now, millennials, are coming into the process and coming into the environment where they don't stick around as often, so they're using it for a means of income offset in college and schools, and that's why we're out and about to all the colleges talking to those that may need that income, because like I said earlier, we have night shifts, we have third shifts, afternoon shifts, weekend shifts. There's a lot of opportunity for college individuals that are looking for supplemental income to pay for education or to help them get through their college finances.
You mentioned you do have a website, and I imagine you've got some more details about the different types of jobs that are out there.
Absolutely. Everything's on the website, USPS.com. Here in the greater Boston district, we post jobs every 10 days, so it's a rotation. As the needs demanded in certain locations all across Massachusetts, jobs will be posted within the website. You do have to complete a profile online, but once you complete the profile, it's as easy as clicking a button to submit your application for that position.
What about the test? What's the test like exactly?
A lot of people ask that question. The test is simple test, memorization, understand the numbers. They're not there to trick you. It's a comprehensive test to make sure that you're capable to, you know, do the basics that are needed within the job, knowing street numbers and the value of an address. So.
Finally, we should mention the website people should look for is
USPS.com.
Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Mike Rakes from the US Postal Service.